my moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid, and my three wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
right here, right now, right now.
Now, waiting for the curtain call. Here now, this is the moment.
We're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a beautiful Friday evening edition of a Rocket League Lebanon Valley match. We are playing Howard today. Howard in the finals. Pretty much our arch nemesis at this point, Harold, with seeing how much we have played them in the last little bit.
Yeah, so not only are we obviously very excited for this, it's NECC Grand Finals once again, but this is the 4th time in the playoffs that LVC has played against Howard. Last semester in the spring, we played against Howard in the finals of our Challengers Division as well. So this will be a direct rematch of that final already, which is insane to me that that's possible with how many teams are in NECC. But not only that, we also played them in playoffs last year. So we also played them in playoffs in Nationals, where LVC took that series 4-1.
Yeah, they did.
You were on the team at the
Yeah,
time.
they did.
In the fall of last season as well, we saw LVC fall in the series to Howard, 3-0. And then in the spring, we saw them play in the finals, and they won.
4-1.
Yes, actually, it was 4-1. So
It's always been.
So LVC currently leading the playoff series against Howard 2-1, and this is the 4th meeting, another in the finals, which, like I said, it's kind of crazy to me that's
Possible.
Yeah.
What's the odds?
So I don't know the exact numbers, but I don't know how many teams exactly are in challengers.
But
But just for reference, there are 279
What?
teams signed up for Rocket League for NECC. So
I didn't know it was that much.
like I said, I don't know the exact
Jesus.
number of challengers teams, but the odds are low. To be frank, the odds are very low.
Super low.
So I'm
What?
I'm very excited that we even get to have the chance to have this matchup once again. So we will see.
What's Bryson doing?
He was playing. So Sam went to the bathroom, as you saw on the camera. Sam had to go to the bathroom, so Bryce stepped in for him, and we can see him on the player cam, and he looks a bit goofy over there, but it's okay.
Looks a bit goofy.
So,
does that
anyways,
mean?
the match before us on the NECC stream finished up. Fisher Varsity took the series 4-2 over Northwood White. Congratulations to Fisher. By that, I mean, I don't mean congratulations because you just bought your pro player roster. Congratulations
feel,
on how much
Harold.
money you have. Well, I mean, good job. They have money. Like, congratulations. That's not important, though. We are obviously here to talk about LVC. So let's get into the team statistics a little bit. LVC, as we had talked about before, they are a demo-heavy team. They are still averaging 5 demos a game,
Wow.
which in a 3-0, that is 15 demos, not 25 like I said last time. It is not 25 in a 3-0 series. It is 15. I want to make that a point that I can do basic math to an extent.
Well,
Not very well, but I
happens to
can.
the best of us, Harold. It really does.
Also, you can see
win some, you lose some.
3.4 goals per game
Wow.
on 9.7 shots.
Wow.
So the shot percentage, not insanely great, but not insanely terrible either.
Damn.
Well, it's roughly 30%. It's like a bit different. It's not quite 30%, but it's in that area.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So that's still very solid to have or to see. And saves, 3.9 saves a game. So
lot of
not
saves, man.
only are they getting things done on the offensive side of things, they're also managing to get things done on the defensive side, where they're averaging basically 4 saves a game, which I think is a fairly higher number compared to other teams.
It's a pretty decently, fairly higher number.
I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's how
No,
it is.
you're right.
So also, I want to kind of go a bit deeper into the stats since we have a fair bit of time. We will throw to a break again in just a couple seconds, but I do kind of want to talk a bit more
A lot
about
of
the
time.
stats. The players don't think I can read, so there's a timer for the NECC stream that's currently at 5 minutes. So we do have a little bit of
crazy.
time left before we play, and I will put a timer up on the screen when we get there to reflect how much longer we have until the game actually is supposed to start. So we will get there when we get there.
My hands are very clean.
But just to kind of go a bit further into it, Frenchie and Faithful, the two main starters on the team. Obviously Samus as well, but Samus has had conflicts. Samus has had a few conflicts this season, so we've had him not playing in a few series.
What'd I do?
The players are cooking me for saying that, but that's just true information because we did have Bichette's play in 2 series. So, anyways, so Frenchie and Faithful both playing in 113 total games.
I don't know what they're yapping about.
I said that Samus is not a main starter on the team because he didn't play in 2 of the matches or 2 of the series. That's
You said the Samus wasn't a main starter?
yeah. I know I worded that poorly, but
This
there's
guy.
no other way I could go about it. Anyways, so Frenchie, I believe, is the leader. Yeah, Frenchie is the leader in goals, saves, score, shots, MVPs, and demos. 151 goals for Frenchie. The next closest is Faithful with 125.
What was Towers? 100.
151.
Oh, wow.
As you can also see in assists, he just hit 100 in the last series. I think it was in the last series against Alverni, I would imagine.
What?
He hit 100 assists.
Oh.
As he's at 100 flat right now. So yeah, all of the players playing very, very well. We are seeing very high volume of not only offensive pressure but defensive standing within the team. I was in the lobby, but I guess not anymore.
They kicked you, Harold.
They
didn't want you in there
booted me out of
anymore?
there. They did not want me in there.
It's all right. Happens to the best of us.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about the stats a little bit going into this one. This is I'm very excited for this actually. I think this could be a very good series. We saw last week LVC.
Yo, if they
beat
win, will you
Alvernia.
tell me your favorite animal, man?
Oh yeah, I had
Please.
mentioned that. That is actually a thing that could happen.
Please, Harold. The fans, I talk to so many fans that just every day they're like, my
I
life
feel
feels
like you
so
don't.
depressing because I don't know Harold's favorite animal.
I feel like
By
that's
fans, I
a
mean
lie
me.
to
I mean
me.
me.
I feel like
I want to know.
you're lying to me about that, but I could be wrong.
Bro.
I don't know what you do with your daily life, Mason.
Abby said I speak the truth.
That's fair. That's reasonable. They just added 6 more minutes to the timer, so
What?
I am basically out of stats to talk about. I've pretty much covered all of like the main stats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it to a break, and I will keep adding to the timer because NECC can never be on time, and
They suck at this.
don't understand how to have a basic timer. So we will be back when we are ready, hopefully ready to start the match in about 3 hours from now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start game number 1.
NECC's only
NECC.
20 minutes late this time.
Only.
It's a
And
new record, honestly.
NECC Challengers Northeast Grand Finals. Here we go. LVC, Howard Community College. Let's get into it, Mason.
This is a classic matchup. We've seen it so many times.
We have,
But all that matters is that we're winning the race right now, and if we happen to lose the series, which we're not going to, we'll just be tied. Is this Joe Biden?
oh, that is, yeah, so
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, Joe Biden did change his name mid-season. I actually kind of forgot about that.
I didn't even know that.
He
at
changed
all.
it to Zoni. So that it's the same player. It's just he changed his name. Frenchie gonna have the chance for an aerial, but doesn't have boost and doesn't really have anyone near him either. Faithful looking for a pass middle. Newpol going to intercept. Frenchie might be able to get this one. Yes, he will. I believe Zoni there just backed on down. Arrow gets a light touch out. Faithful gonna beat him. Over to Frenchie. Back to Faithful. Shot in. Goal. Faithful. Frenchie. Fantastic passing play to start this one off.
Beautiful shot by Dylan. I trained him well. He's actually using the Octane today, which is something he hasn't used in weeks, I'd say. I haven't seen him use
Yeah, that's
Octane
actually a very good point.
a month, maybe.
Yeah, he hasn't used it in a while because he was using the Fennec, if I remember correctly. Samus gets a touch mid, and now it's an open net. It's a
no.
race, and doesn't matter. Arrow, Zoni beating all the LVC players to that ball. No one. LVC just playing a bit too aggressive. As I think it is going to be a good series, but LVC playing a bit too aggressive there, and it's going to cost them as copy pasta. Yes,
Isn't that beautiful?
it is. Samus gets a touch over to Faithful, tries to take a shot, but Arrow
Pass.
blocks immediately. LVC doing a great job of keeping up the pressure, though. Despite it being a 1-1 scoreline, LVC has certainly dominated throughout most of this game. Frenchie gets the I don't know if that was a reset or not, but he does get a shot on. Now Samus just gonna have to carry it back. Arrow tries to get a middle. All he can do though is kind of get what was the word?
Hit out the middle, because that's what he did.
Yeah.
But they still got possession
Bump.
because, Howard's working down the field, but it doesn't matter. LVC is there to clear the ball away.
Now Samus tries to get there, but gets beat.
Oh,
Faithful
Dylan wins
gets
it.
a touch out
Oh.
mid. Frenchie tries to take a
Oh.
shot. Once again, blocked immediately. Howard doing a fantastic job of keeping LVC away from shooting. All of their shooting
do they do
opportunities have been denied. As Samus puts one down, almost able to get another shot on. LVC though in control. Pass down to Arrow gets taken away by Frenchie. Faithful, no boost, but trying to get something through here for LVC.
There's a lot of contention in the midfield, I think. There's not too much offense. All of a sudden something sparks. They're just kind of playing in the midfield. No one's had consistent pressure yet.
I would agree. As pressure, hasn't really been consistent for either team. As the
Been a
midfield has
toss-up.
been, the midfield has been the point of attack for both of these squads, and it's just been heavily controlled by both teams.
About fighting.
Zoni goes for the double, and that was
That
certainly
was
in
on.
if Frenchie is not there. But he managed to get the save. Samus now goes up for this one, has no one there with him, but no boost to continue. We'll have to pick up the mid boost, and Faithful gets the second touch as well, but it's going to get tossed out a bit. Arrow puts a shot on. Faithful
That's
has to
gonna
get it
get
back. Actually, that was a
Oh.
bit off. Newbold tries to get a touch towards net, but isn't able to. Frenchie gets a light touch there, fakes out Arrow. Zoni puts it back to Newbold. Arrow tries to get a back touch of his own. Now Newbold trying to get
Middle.
something. Faithful tries to take a shot, but a bit wide. Hits the top corner. Frenchie, no boost, but manages to get
Popping
through.
out.
Great pass from Frenchie.
So close. They want to go bad, Harold. They want to win this first game. That's the most important game in the series.
They definitely want that momentum going into game number 2. They want to start off hot. But so far, Howard has really brought it to them as they're not really being given any free shots. And the shots that they are able to get, they haven't been insanely accurate, or they just get blocked. So Howard playing some stellar defense here. As, we've seen LVC have some great offense. And now Samus gets a shot on! And the flick goes in.
To give some playoff statistics, the last time these teams met, I think Howard won the first game pretty handily, and then LVC won the next 4. So So they're already looking like they're standing off on a better foot because they're actually winning game 1. We lost by like 4 goals, I'm pretty sure. So they're keeping it together pretty well.
They are. I would agree with you certainly there, Mason. Where's my mouse? And now another shot comes in. Faithful going to put that one in. Sorry, I lost my mouse for like a solid 30 seconds there.
It was just quiet.
But it doesn't matter. Samus isn't able to get the bump, but he's at least able to be in the way. And LVC now up 3-1. 1:05 remaining in game number 1. Arrow has a chance to control there, but doesn't really get to. Frenchie gets the pass from Faithful. Now Samus goes up off the backboard, almost gets a shot in. Faithful looking for a pass to Frenchie, but just a bit too strong.
Oh, no.
And the shot is missed from Arrow.
Did very well there, but just not well enough. Post.
And Samus manages to get it all the way down to the backboard once again. Zoni trying to carry this out. How far can he get before LVC contests? And he gets
off.
thrown off of that touch. Frenchie now putting it down in the middle, and Arrow gets bumped as well.
He recovered really nice.
He did recover. I
well.
cannot believe he actually got a second touch like that well. Zoni gets it past Samus, but Faithful gets back on the rotation. Now 15 seconds left. Certainly game number 1 gonna go LVC's way.
Certainly they don't get score on twice here.
In the last 10 seconds.
No.
And Frenchie gonna be standing there at the goal line, and that
game.
will be it. Game number 1
LVC.
goes to LVC. As Samus looks to put another shot in.
One.
Just a bit too short, or a bit too high, I guess. It went up a bit into that top corner.
What is the chat saying?
Fantastic stuff from LVC. As you can see, the shots, there's not much of a difference. We've seen so many times where LVC will have a drastic difference in shots taken. That is not the case here. Only 2 more shots for LVC, and that is just 2 for each player, 6 in total, while Howard has 4 shots. The only player not recording a single shot was Newbold, and he had a save in that game. So, as you can see, it is very likely going to be a close series. Even if LVC 4-0, it's still a very close series.
I think it has a lot to do with that midfield presence both teams have, you know. They can't get shots off because they can't get it past the midfield. Both sides. That's why there's only, 10 shots total in a whole game. That's really low, actually. But
yeah, especially when you see that LVC is averaging 9 a game. So, or actually almost 10 a game, I believe.
It's like 9.7, correct?
Yeah, it is 9.7 shots a game. So, seeing them only have 6 there shows you how strong how strong of a defensive team Howard is. And not only that, how much that they have a presence in that midfield, which LVC has not been insanely contested on in most of their games this year.
Exactly.
Sam is going to drive off the roof there and manage to get a touch. Almost gets the second, but it lets it go to Faithful. Now Faithful looks to flick it over. Shot on, but once again, you see a save there from Newbold. Oh,
Samus tied him up.
Testing. Frenchie can't get there. Faithful, though, can, though. Down to Samus. Shot on, but just a bit off.
No! That was so.
That was a phenomenal play.
They had it. They really did, but
the shot just a bit wide.
Counterattack's coming quick. They got to get ready. Oh, God.
Arrow carries it across the face of the LVC net. Faithful doesn't get a touch there, but another shot hitting the top corner. Samus can't get there to block that one, but it's wide. It's now Faithful getting a really good contested. That could have been a goal for an early goal for Howard if he doesn't hit it there.
Agree. Very close.
Frenchie going to get a touch there, but pass back. Faithful might try and carry Zoni though. Contests. Now Arrow has a chance. No one there though for Howard. Now Frenchie tries to get it to Faithful, just a bit too rough on the pass. But Faithful though finding a demo, and now Samus gets it down to the middle. Can Frenchie get there? No, he cannot. Good
Keeping
looks
that
from
offensive
LVC.
pressure. They've had it for quite some time. Oh, there's a shot right
Frenchie
here.
off the sidewall. Another shot though off the backboard. Can Newbold get there? Yes, he can. Can the counter come quick enough for Howard? The demo not going to come in for Zoni. Samus going to be able to get that save. But now Zoni trying to take a shot. Oh, almost gets the dunk onto Faithful. Now Faithful may be able to get this out to Frenchie. Looks like no, Newbold going to be able to carry out for now. Frenchie just getting a little touch back, trying to buy his teammates some time to get on the defense. Faithful gonna contest. Frenchie.
Oh, it's in the
gets
middle.
into midfield. Can Samus get there? No,
Oh,
Arrow
so
gonna beat it.
close.
Frenchie though finding another demo. You can see LVC playing so aggressive, going for as many bumps, demos that they can find. Any touch that Howard gets, LVC wants a bump. They don't want that second ball to be possessed by Howard.
Very kind of I think LVC's going to get someone else.
We see a
Just
trade.
got a demo, right?
Yeah, we do see a trade there. Frenchie trying to get it over to Samus, but not strong enough. Faithful get down to him. It's going to get intercepted immediately. This goes straight to the midfield. Frenchie, I think, gets bumped there. Gets close to getting bumped.
Very
So it's
close.
a bit of an awkward touch.
Oh,
Faithful looking for a pinch, doesn't get there. I don't know if he was looking for a pinch. I don't think he allowed. New ball comes across midfield. Zoni not going to be able to beat Faithful. See how contested these two teams are.
Very scrappy so far. A lot of bumps going off of both sides. Obviously, we know
Yes.
likes the bump, but Howard's being a little scrappy.
Samus looking for solo. No, gives it to Frenchie. Can Frenchie get there? No.
Trying to be sneaky with it.
Zoni doing a great job in front of the net. I think it's like his second or third save in this match. A minute 45 remains. No one has scored yet. Arrow almost gets the double. Now he's making it a bit awkward. Can LVC continue their rotations back? Can they survive without boost for the time being? And it looks like for now the answer is yes. And Frenchie not able to get that touch. Can someone get there in front of the net? Faithful saved that shot from Newbold.
That was a good shot from him.
Zoni
Oh
gonna
my
get
God.
another arrow, but
counterattack.
it's way too
Oh
high.
God.
Zoni though on the second.
Oh.
Faithful reads it.
Oh, no.
Ball is once again put in the center. but
LVC need to get this ball out. pretty
LVC
quick.
need to get some offense going here, and it looks like this is the perfect opportunity. Faithful down to Frenchie.
Oh.
Zoni though once again
What a ball.
defensively coming in clutch.
I've heard mixed things about Zoni, but I mean, I know they said that Zoni always has a pop-off potential. It looks like it's happening today. Kid's playing pretty well.
He's doing exactly what Howard needs, but his teammates need to continue to step up as well, though. He can't do it all himself, especially in a game like this, and it looks like that's going to happen. New ball just barely slots one through at the top of the post. A phenomenal pass there from Zoni down
That
to
was a really quick pass. There's nothing you can do to counter him like those.
No.
They're so hard to see coming.
That is a fantastic pass and an even better shot from New ball. LVC going to need to respond. They only have 35 seconds left to do that. Samus down to Faith.
Oh.
Frenchie almost
Let's try that game up.
ties them immediately.
They're
30
gonna hurry up,
seconds
though.
remain. LVC need to get something here. It looks like Arrow's going to be able to get it past these LVC players, and he's going to be able to carry that, but no, Faithful barely managing to get back. Faithful can't get that touch, but can Frenchie continue the offensive presence for LVC? Down to Frenchie now. Samus trying to get a second touch.
Ooh, that's good.
Howard just contesting, trying to play scrappy, trying to take time off this clock, and now it needs to stay in the air, but that's not going to happen. Howard tying this one
1-1,
up.
Harold. 1-1. That's exciting.
This is the type of series I expected from these teams. I mean,
Yeah.
they're very, very close in skill, I would say. So having them play so close together is really what I imagined coming into this one.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably. I hope it goes to 7 games. You know, I want LVC to win, but I also hope it goes to 7 games because that's always exciting to see. I don't think we've ever gone to Game 7 with Howard.
I don't
We
believe so.
either got-
Gone to game
We
5,
either got
but
destroyed or we destroyed them.
yeah, it's gone to game 5 in the regular season, but never to game 7 in a playoff match.
Yes,
So
exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of the times they play, it's Game 5 decider.
But look at that, 2 saves from both Newbold and Zoni. Huge plays from them.
Don't have
It's-
5 saves.
Yeah, his Faithful has 5 as well. Like, it's just a matter of how can you capitalize on the opportunities you're given. And to be quite honest, it's just tough. It's very tough to even find a single goal in this series. As we saw last game, it was what, 2-1. In this one,
Yeah.
it's 1-0. Like, that's
Very low scoring.
that's the type of series both LVC and Howard expected coming into this one. Neither of them expected to just dominate the entire series. They would obviously love to, but that's just not what you can expect coming in into the series.
Howard definitely said that they expect to kill us, but I know they didn't believe it. They haven't been so successful.
Frenchie gets a demo into Arrow, but Newble, the one with the ball, gets to the backboard, but gets bumped out of the way. Zoni going to change that Fennec as well. He was playing in the Dominus in games 1 and 2. Decides to switch it up.
Yeah, interesting changes. It's a big box. I'm not really sure why I do that, but oh well. Whatever he wants.
Arrow puts it down. But Newble not going to be able to get there. Zoni tries to flip. The ball just still floating in the LVC half. Finally, Samus gets some control.
Keeping good control to keep.
But Newble gets a great 50, but he has no boost, so he's going to have to come up with a play here if he wants to get a shot on and
being a grab one.
Faithful carries it out. Up to Frenchie. So very heavy touch though. Samus gets a pass, tries to get it to Frenchie, but not accurate enough, and a fantastic redirect from Arrow. Gonna give Howard the lead early in game 3. What a phenomenal
These reads are very
touch from
fun to hit,
Arrow.
but they're also very hard. Yeah, that's crazy that he pulled that out right here. Wow. Hats off to him.
Fantastic touch from Arrow.
Beautiful shot. Right out of Dylan's reach, too.
Howard gonna have the early lead here. Zoni now looking for a solo play. Can he get it? Gets the reset, but gets pushed off the backboard. It doesn't matter. Arrow's following it up. 2-0 Howard.
Howard wasted no time in this game to get some goals. Only a minute and 9 seconds in, he already got 2. LVC responded quickly.
LVC need to find an answer for how Howard is playing. And
It's not looking great right now, but they can do it.
it's not easy, especially against this Howard roster.
Exactly.
Alvernia, I will say Alvernia was a tougher team to play against, but still.
There's one.
No, it doesn't go in.
Oh,
Frenchie
there it
gonna
is.
clean it up. It almost
Howard
looked like for a
brings it
second
up.
there it wasn't gonna go through, but it does. As the shot from
Too hard
Samus
is
hits the
either.
crossbar. Arrow almost gets a touch out, but Frenchie flies in for that one. See on the cams, the players of LVC very locked in for this one. This game means a lot to this team.
Oh, no,
Newple has a free shot, but
he missed
off
it.
the crossbar. And LVC somehow
Oh
managed
my
to keep
gosh,
that one
no
out of their
way.
net.
He was going to be hitting himself for that one.
And now Faithful just way too tough on that. Does get a demo onto Zoni. Faithful gets a demo onto Arrow. Newble, though, going to be the one with the ball once again.
That was close.
Zoni tries to put it middle. Not sure if that was for himself or not, but the pass goes down to him. Just a bit too rough.
So close to being committed. They can't follow that up.
Newble on the ceiling. Doesn't get there. Gonna leave it for Zoni. Really gonna get a ton out of it though. Does get contested there. Bumps from Samus. This is a breakaway, but Newble managed to make his way back. Can someone get a touch from Howard? Zoni does. Arrow gets another good touch. Gets demoed for it, but it doesn't really matter. Frenchie gonna be waiting for this one.
Good save from Howard.
Oh, another demo.
I don't think he tried that.
This is Demo City. Newble finding Faithful.
Oh,
and the
man.
flip reset for Zoni. Not gonna happen.
Dirty shot. Oh, that's an open net.
And now Zoni, the last one back. Can he get there? Yes, he can.
Even if it was on target, I think he had that covered pretty well.
I believe he does. Reset once again, trying to bump Frenchie out of the way. Arrow takes a shot too, but not gonna find a goal from it. Frenchie tries to get out of Samus's way there. Gets the boost storm from him. Samus can't do it on his own there.
Knows how to boost. Dylan just got some.
Faithful has a chance. Samus trying to put it over to Frenchie. Now Newble though is going to be there. Wonderful touch from Frenchie. Managed to 50. And now it's an
Oh, it's
open
open.
net. Frenchie
And he
hits
ties
that.
it up.
We're now tied at 2 apiece. LVC not letting go just yet.
This close. Tyler got up pretty quick for that. I thought he was going to overshoot it, but just one bounce and that'll be fine.
That's all you need if you're LVC here.
Yep. Get him out of goal and then shoot.
And now Zoni has a free shot, but Frenchie flies across net for that.
Very close.
Very smart play from Frenchie there. Just waits for the shot. Zoni though, off the ceiling.
He wants
Not gonna
another
get
one.
there. Frenchie managed to get touch out. Samus gets a demo on Newble. Faithful losing all his booze. Frenchie now gonna have a chance for a solo play. What can he do? Arrow saving that one. Samus has to come in for third man. Faithful rotates out. Samus though still in a good spot. Now has to back away. Off the
Slow into the LVC. They're gonna hit it back. Okay.
Frenchie can't get the bump there. Samus in a one-on-one with Zoni here.
Big defense.
Wins it for now. A shot
no.
from there, that's a bit too tall. Zoni tries to shoot that, but puts it way far above the backboard. Arrow puts it in the corner, looking for a shot. Pass out to Newble. Shot on
but
Samus.
he shot it right at Sam.
In a perfect spot to save that one. Arrow gets one touch out. Zoni contesting. Faithful. Frenchie finds a demo.
Ball's middle for Sam.
Sam decides to back up there. He's just controlling.
Ball's kind of
20
stale for a
seconds
second.
remaining.
Oh no.
Bump onto Zoni, but Frenchie
Nothing happened on that
really
ball.
in a spot to get back. A good touch from Zoni. But now Faithful has a breakaway shot, but Newble just barely gets a touch onto him. And Frenchie has a chance at a shot.
So close.
Gets blocked. Zoni
The
solo
counterattack.
play. Down to Arrow, shot on, but Frenchie once again coming in clutch for the save. Overtime.
This is a very
Game
important
three.
overtime now because the winner of this, it goes up 2-1. That's pretty significant. That extra game.
I would agree.
This is a pretty
a
important overtime.
huge swing game in my opinion. Arrow, Solo's not going to get there. Zoni with a shot.
Oh, that's a
Samus
little scary.
with no boost. Finds his way back. Zoni off the backboard, but Frenchie is there. Newble looking for a bump. He gets it, and that's a goal for Howard. They go up 2-1 in the
I
series.
think Newell was a bit of a menace. He went to go chase Dylan, I believe.
He did. He
Dylan had the lead. Yep. Nothing you can do
certainly
there.
Faithful making that save if he doesn't get bumped out of the way, but Newble with a very, very smart play
Nothing you can do.
gives Howard the lead in the series.
Good game regardless, though.
Very good game, I would say.
LVC needs to fight back. They tie this up 2-2. Then it's anybody's. If they go down this game, then it's a slippery slope.
Frenchie,
They
as we
play
see,
from behind.
5 saves from Frenchie. We saw 5 from Faithful last series, so
Yeah. I think the same exact save line was actually last game. I think
It
one
was.
player had 5, one player had 2, and then another had 0. Yeah.
yes. And you can
Huh.
see
They're getting
Thir-
outshot pretty badly.
13 shots there from Howard. I mean, you kind of saw it too. Even from the beginning, they had so much more presence on the offensive side.
Yeah, it's crazy. 15 shots. No, sorry.
13.
13 shots to 5. I mean, I think the first 2 games were a lot more midfield contested. These games, I think that both teams are actually establishing pressure pretty well. Especially Howard. They'll get a grasp on obviously pretty quickly. I think that last goal showed it. Just bump the last guy out of the way, and there's nothing they can do to break it.
Yeah, I would I would definitely agree with that. As LVC need to find a response. They need to find a way to be able to get more aggressive and have longer possessions in the Howard half if they want to keep themselves alive here in this series. And we'll see if they can find a way to do that. If so, we get into game number 4. Oh, don't get Faithful whiffs on that touch.
Oh no.
Samus
Wait.
manages to get one there. Can Faithful get there? Yes, he can.
Yes.
Shot early and goal for LVC.
It's probably awkward for the boys. That's a bit strange if who's going to take this shot because no defenders were back. Sam just beat him. That works.
Double commit for Howard. Frenchie there though. Newble.
That's a good save pinch.
Arrows going to get there, but a good 50 from Samus. Now on the backboard, manages to get a touch out as well. Right to Newble. What can Newble
Another
find?
save pinch.
He almost gets that touchdown, but not going to. Is Arrow going to get a backflip here? No, he's going to go for a solo
Ooh.
off the backboard. No
That was
shot.
so crazy.
Now Newble passes it out to Zoni. Pass back to himself. Looking to get to Arrow. Shot
Back
on,
corner.
but just a bit wide. Another shot, though, comes in. Once again,
That's a
just a bit
barrage.
too tall for the net. Samus in an awkward spot. Frenchie just has to get a really awkward touch out. LVC surviving, but for how
shots.
long? And
Oh,
about 3 seconds. New ball tying it up with the double touch.
straight barrage of shots. That was crazy. Maybe 4 or 5 shots came out in 30 seconds.
I think it all comes off the back of Samus there, just whiffing, or not whiffing, but not really getting a good angle on that touch.
Yeah.
And he can't get a good clear out, and that allows Howard to have so much more pressure on the map.
Literally step on the throat, so to say.
Once again, Howard, her arrow fires a shot basically right off the kickoff. Samus with a really bad touch there. Zoni scores off of them. Now Howard taking the lead in game number 3, or game number 4. Looking to put themselves up on series point and championship point as well.
There's still 4 minutes in this game, so LVC have plenty of time to win the game back, but you never want to go down. It's not ideal.
We're going to need to dig deep and find an answer.
I agree.
They haven't really had great possessions as of late, as in like the past 2 maps. So,
Oh my god, what are they doing?
and Zoni just sitting there on
What
the ceiling.
just happened?
Newbull gets a shot, almost puts that one in. As Zoni just playing so slow now because they have the lead. They just want LVC to
Hold on
challenge
to
them.
it.
Newbull passes out. Arrows there, but Frenchie with a fantastic 50. Off the side wall, Faithful just a bit too tall on that one. Gets a demo into Newbull, and gonna slow down the counter. And now Faithful's gonna be a near spot. Oh, gets a bump onto Zoni.
Newell's flying through. Oh, Newell is going through.
Yeah, it doesn't
Arrow
have that
did.
touch.
Doesn't
Frenchie
perfect.
gets one towards the net. Samus gonna follow. Can Frenchie get there? Plays off Zoni's
Awkward
touch,
for
but
Howard.
now Howard in a bit of a weird spot, but that demo's certainly gonna help him get out of that. Samus gets a touch over, looking for the double,
Oh,
but
so
I don't think he
close.
had enough boost.
It's an awkward double tap. Very hard to score for the boost.
Now Faithful tries to get it down to Frenchie, but no dice. 2.5 remains. LVC need to find something to go here
Arrow had
in their
that.
favor. Newbull maybe getting a bit of a miscommunication from Zoni there. Might have had a shot. Now Frenchie tries to pass it over to Faithful, but the pass just a bit too high. And we've been seeing that a lot from LVC. Is their passing has normally throughout this year just been fantastic. And
They're
tonight it's
missing their
just
marks a
rough.
little bit. I've seen that, yeah. Some of the passes are going behind, but they're getting their speed very well.
It's a fantastic touch out from Frenchie. Now it's in the corner. Can Samus beat Zoni? Yes. But Arrow gonna pick up for him. Zoni puts it over for Newbull.
Good play by Tyler, because that ball's definitely going down.
Now Samus gonna take the one-on-one with Zoni. The bump is there and the shot isn't. But Frenchie able to
right
clean
back.
it up.
Very close.
That was very,
That was
very
a good
close.
bump. Zoni thought he had it.
139 left. That's exactly what LVC needed. That's a fantastic demo from Frenchie.
Sam's
Certainly
here.
a goal there. And now Sam has the chance to shoot, but he accidentally flips there. Flips the wrong direction. Frenchie almost puts a shot through though.
Close.
It's demoed. Samus tries to put it down to his teammates, but they just have to rotate out. Faithful puts it off the backboard. Can Samus get a shot on? No. But once again centered. Arrow carries that one.
He saves it. He's going to move it out. Good clear, Sam.
Back to back. Booming clears. Frenchie off the ceiling. New ball a bit slow off the wall. Just 1 minute left. Samus puts it off the wall, trying to get to one of his teammates. Not able to. But Frenchie manages to get through and over to Samus. Shot in! Samus putting
Oh, so
LVC
quick.
back on top in this game.
Very quick counter-attack. Oh, not strong.
The passing looking a bit stronger now for LVC.
That was a good pinch.
Certainly they'll want at least another one for a bit of an insurance goal. They want to tie this series up. They want to obviously take this championship. Frenchie gets there, almost
so
gets the
close.
shot through too, but not going to get there. Faithful. Really bad touch. Not really bad, but
Just say how you want.
yeah, a bit of a not so great.
touch from
Phenomenal shot from Howard. They've been shooting heaters tonight.
They really have.
They've come out hot. Newball just
Oh,
repeatedly bumping that
no.
player in net, but he's just forcing his teammates to get a touch on the ball, and they just can't because LVC is there. And Newball maybe a bit of a blunder for going for so many bumps there. Zoni off the back wall, nothing.
Oh, miss.
Just a few seconds left. Off the back wall, Arrow. Demo comes in on the Zoni, but someone needs to contest here, and it doesn't matter.
Wow.
LVC breathing a sigh of relief
That was a
there.
great block at the end.
Yeah, a very crucial block at the end for LVC there.
Dylan had 5 saves again, actually. Was it last game or the game before they hit 5, too?
Both of those.
Wow. Dylan automatically spawns in with 5 saves, I guess.
I guess, yeah, Dylan now has probably 20 saves in this series.
After 4 games.
That is absurd. That just shows you the offensive presence of this Howard team, and even so, Howard also needing to have a lot of saves as well. It's not completely lopsided.
Yeah.
As you can see, 9 shots for LVC and 12 for the side of Howard. So
Wow.
the shot difference was only a major difference in the last game where Howard won what is it, like 1-0, 2-0?
I think last game was 2-1.
Yeah, exactly. And they had
I
like
was
15
one
shots to like 4.
Well, now we're going to see at least a game 6, right?
Yes. Who will go to series point, championship point in this one?
First time it's going to 6 in a long time for playoffs.
For LVC, yes, I would say definitely that's good. We have not seen a lot of series go to 6 for them. Faithful from the ceiling gets it down to Frenchie, but he's gonna get beat. Samus last one back. Can he beat Zoni to this one? No, double touch, free goal for Zoni. He's gonna hit those double taps every day of the week.
He's so quick to get up too.
He is a very quick player.
He's a good player in general. I'd say he's not good. I know they lost logs and trees last year,
Yes.
and they did some hunting and they picked him up. I think they did pretty well.
Yeah, he's been a fantastic player for Howard this entire season. I mean, in a lot of their games, they have been fairly dominant.
Yeah. They are back in the finals too, so
Exactly. Samus gets a touch out. Over to Frenchie. Can he get a solo? Maybe no. And now Frenchie's going to fake that one.
Oh.
Arrow gets a phenomenal redirect onto net. Just a bit too wide. But he's going to have another chance as Samus contests. Newball picks it up. Anyone there? Arrow to Newball, but he has 0 boost. Zoni puts a shot on, and it's an own goal for LVC, I believe.
What happened?
I think it was a bit hard to see from the angle we had. Yeah, it goes off the crossbar and hits into the right side of Frenchie's car. So now 2-0 Howard. But we did see this lead last time for Howard.
That's true.
So, and we're only a minute into the game. So, still in the realm of possibility. Samus gets it over Arrow. Gets the dunk, and Newball own goes on his own as well. I think that one may have gone through regardless, but that one was going to definitely go in regardless, but Newball just going to slot into the bottom of the net. LVC already back into it. A demo comes in for Frenchie, but good touch for Arrow. Almost faced some danger for LVC. 50 over to the other wall. Faithful gets a big touch over to Samus. The redirect is not quite there.
It's an unfortunate touch for these.
Look at how fast Zoni is to get to that one. Faithful now is gonna
Wants it.
on his own. Tries to get a demo. Tries to steal boost. He does at least get the boost. I think he got the carry from Zoni.
What was that? Wow.
Carries it across the field. Demo's coming in for LVC, but Zoni still has the ball. Or Howard still has the ball. Now Samus puts it all the way up. Tries to maybe get that off the back wall. Not going to be able to. Down to Frenchie. Shot on is too quick for Arrow. Frenchie going to tie this one up.
Just like you said, they started off 2-0 down the field.
They
It's
did.
all tied up. With 3 minutes left, too. There's been 4 goals in less than 2 minutes.
Something Frenchie has always told me is he wanted to find a team in a good series where they were going shot for shot, trade for trade, and I think he's finally found that. I think this is this series.
It's Howard.
This is, I think, that series that he's been looking for since he started playing for us. And Frenchie with another great shot, but does get sent away by Zoni on the attack. Faithful, though, gets there. Samus gonna 50. Samus lightly touched that one over to Frenchie. Now Zoni with a chance to shoot. Double tap. No, Faithful doesn't want that one to happen. Now Samus over to Faithful. Frenchie, though, gonna have to take the touch after he played the through ball. Era just gonna leave that for Zoni.
Yeah, he just sat there for a little bit.
I was a bit lost. I thought his controller may have died or something, but I guess not.
Foot lag.
Foot lag. As Faithful has a chance for a double tap, and he gets it!
Got it.
LVC once again in
Snuck
the
it
lead.
under. He snuck it under.
Just barely managing to get that one. But the misplay from Arrow going to give Faithful the shot, and he's going to take that opportunity.
Yep, every day of the week. Free goal. We're going to miss it. Score.
Frenchie gets it to the corner. Zoni, though, going to try and continue through. Arrow tries to get there. No. Faithful puts it down for Samus. Can he get there? No, but he's back on his own touch to pick it up. Double tap for Faithful.
He gets
And he gets that! Every time. Faithful. What a difficult shot. Goes all the way up for that one.
Bounce.
What
Oh,
a bounce.
Bounced very slowly, though. Felt like forever.
The only player I've ever seen hit shots like that in this level is actually you, Mason. I've seen you hit a few of those, but
either way, LVC's won by 2 with 1:45 left. That's pretty good.
Newbold has a chance to shoot
switch.
but wide. Frenchie gets the demo into Zoni. Faithful not going to get there, but Samus is waiting for it. Faithful not going to get there either, but Samus has no boost, so he has to just retreat. LVC looking like they may have figured it out to an extent. Now Faithful with a bit of an awkward touch. Newbold just trying to chase, not going to get there, but a shot from Zoni doesn't happen. Now on the back foot.
Trying to get so bad.
And now look at the pace from Howard. They are stepping it up so much. They are just going for demo after demo after demo.
He's killed like 3 people.
All he's doing is just driving at full speed, going for demos. Supersonic, not going to be enough though. 1 minute remaining. Zoni now trying to do it on his own. Arrow gets blocked. 50 seconds left. LVC are looking like a new team, honestly, looking like they are bringing it to Howard.
Controlling the pace of the game, which is really important.
That was something we saw Howard start to pick up in games 2 and 3, and now LVC have finally managed to get that control back. 30 seconds left, still a 2-goal lead. Newbold, dangerous shot, doesn't get it. Faithful though, might be able to put this one in. No, Zoni with a phenomenal defensive save. Frenchie down to Samus. Now just trying to take their time, take time off the clock. Faithful, not gonna get it. Zoni, not gonna be enough. And game number 5 gonna go the way of LVC.
Well, 3-2.
They are on series point, championship point. And Newbold has stopped. Actually, no, I thought he was going to stop playing. I've seen a lot of players do that. They just stop, but I respect them for trying to play this one out. Frenchie trying to get a shot, another goal in. They do not care that this game is over. They want another goal. I cannot believe it's still up. Arrow shot on and it goes through.
Yeah, at least somebody scored.
Gonna make the scoreline look a bit better for
At least
Howard.
somebody scored off of it. All the effort wasn't for waste.
At least someone scored. But LVC 1 away from going back to back. Not only back to back in championships, back to back against Howard in championships.
That's insane. Oh, Nua 94 points. Oh my God!
I
no
mean,
way.
He was either demoing or getting demoed. So
He's shaking in
I
his
understand.
boots.
The amount of times I saw that man on the top right where it shows like all the stats and
Oh,
stuff,
the
and he was just either he got demoed or he demoed someone was insane.
He's always been that way though. He's always trying
Yes.
to demo people all the time. It's
He's-
so annoying.
I think he's the slower player of this roster, right? You see
Definitely.
Zoni, you see Arrow.
Definitely.
They are flying around the field at all times. But you see New Bolt, he has that slower play style, and it fits this team so very well because he has that ability to just demo while his teammates are going for those crazy ceiling shot, double touch, musty flick, whatevers.
Yeah.
You know. So I think he fits that team so very well, regardless of maybe not showing it in the stats there.
Yeah.
But if you track the stats on your own, you definitely would notice.
Exactly. Scoreboard doesn't matter all the time.
Exactly. Now, game number 6. Can Howard
They're getting excited.
put this to game 7? Will we see a game 7? Or will LVC close it out, send Howard home, and take the championship out of their hands for a second straight
Hope they
season?
close it. Hope they close it. Makes sense to too stressful.
A demo comes in. Can Faithful get there? New ball
God,
gets a
no
touch out.
Touch.
Faithful just barely unable to get there. Samus finds that, but New ball again getting a touch out. Shot from Samus, and he finds the ankle.
Botanical weapon.
All three players of Howard contesting that shot, and it doesn't matter. Samus finds this single gap he could shoot that into.
Wow.
I cannot believe
Slotted
that
it.
just went to the back of the net.
Slotted it.
15 seconds in.
Still a lot of game to go. Obviously better keep it up.
Frenchie gets that one away from danger for now. Arrow touch up to Zoni, looking for a double, maybe down to Newbull.
It's a strange play.
No, Newbull was on the other side of the map. I shouldn't have expected. And now a counterattack for LVC. Zoni, the only one here. How long can he stall? And it looks like he can for at least enough for his teammates to get back. And no pass going to be in just yet. Now Frenchie up to Samus and Faithful. They're going to double commit, so Frenchie just has to back off of this one. Playing off of Zoni. Doesn't beat him, but he does get the bump. Doesn't matter. Newbull's
Oh,
there.
he missed
Shot
it.
not going to go, though. Newbull not going to take the opportunity.
It's like he did it.
Zero boost for Samus. Frenchie now. What a 50. Almost finds its way to the net. Faithful down from the ceiling. Samus not going to get there, but Frenchie is. And a shot from Samus from the corner! I did not expect that to go in. I cannot believe I've just watched that one fly in the center of the net. Wow.
The defense was not prepared for that.
I can't believe that. 2-0 lead. And it looks like a shot from Zoni. Just trying to get on the board quickly for Howard. Gets
Howard wants to
blocked.
make it a 2-1 lead quick.
Howard still has it in them. I can see it. They are still hungry for
They're
this one.
dogs.
They do have. They are slightly dogs. Slightly, just slightly. Arrow to the wall to Zoni. Not gonna get there. Arrow off the back of his car. Zoni looking for the double.
Oh my God.
Needs a triple for that. Not gonna find it. Now Zoni once again looking for a double. No, denied once more.
What is Sony's boost? He's so much.
I feel like he just never doesn't have
There he
boost.
is.
Look at him go. Arrow trying to get it to the
Oh my God,
backboard,
he was
can't, but
reset.
Sony gets there. Newbull
That's crazy.
has the chance for a touch out. Just gonna try and carry it to the corner. Gets the ball taken from him, but Arrow gets to pick it up. Double, not there. Shot from Zoni off. Faithful. Again, away from danger. Samus 50s towards the net. Arrow has to turn. Gets
Good.
demoed for it. Now Faithful has a chance to pass it out.
He picked up pretty easy.
And now it goes straight down. Arrow shot. Too short. Doesn't go.
Wow.
2 minutes left. Howard needs something. They need to find their 5th gear, their 6th gear, their 7th gear. They need all of them.
Every single gear they have, they need it.
Whatever they have left in their tank, they need it. They need to use it right here, right now to get to Game 7.
Jordan's jumping up and down. He's so excited. Coach.
We've seen that a lot from, especially last series as well, about Vernia.
Oh, that's very true.
Now the
He's
flip
quite a
reset from
beast.
Sony. Doesn't go, but the shot from New Bull does. The follow through. Howard are still in this one.
That was
Don't count them out. New Bull pretty slow there, but it doesn't really matter. The players from LVC just trying to recover.
they were in shambles.
See if I can remember how to do the rocket. There we go. And New Bull carrying it, trying to go for a heat check. Gets checked. Zoni gonna control. Gets contested.
Good octave for
Faithful not in a great spot. 50 goes the opposite way though. Samus tries to get there.
This could be pretty bad.
Frenchie,
Yeah,
or not
pretty well
Frenchie,
done.
Faithful gets there. Zoni though has the chance to shoot, but doesn't have the angle.
Wow.
New Bull shot on, but Samus beats him. Now Frenchie trying to carry it out. 50 for Arrow. Faithful picks it up. Around the corner. 1 minute remains. Faithful shot on. Zoni though gets there.
Almost caught him out.
Arrow, not a great touch. Faithful doesn't get
didn't
there
try.
though.
It's
Samus
tough, I
trying to
think.
contest. LVC just putting all the pressure on. Shot just a bit short. Samus contention. Faithful putting it to the corner again. Faithful just keeping this ball in the Howard half. They cannot get it out of their own half.
Faked
Now
it.
they're starting to hit the panic button. You can see they're
getting
getting a bit
scared.
shaky. 30 seconds left. LVC can still do this.
Oh no.
Howard, though, has a chance. Arrow can't carry through. Now down to 20.
Tower got it.
Frenchie wasting time. Pressing the players of Howard. Samus gets a back touch, though. This could be bad for LVC. Good for Howard. And Frenchie gets the save off the top. A squishy save. And that could be it. Faithful gets it out there. Now the ball just can't hit the ground. LVC just need this ball to touch.
Oh no.
But it's up
He's in
to
the
Arrow.
sky.
Hits the backboard. Frenchie there. Arrow keeping it up. Now all the way over to the other side of the field. 2 players in net for LVC. Doesn't hit the ground. Arrow shot. Not there. Zoni takes a ripper.
Oh.
No! It will not go! LVC take the championship back to back. Not only back to back, but back to back against Howard.
Keep the streak alive. Howard's gonna be so salty for you.
You can see the players there celebrating. I think
They're
I just
pretty
ruptured
happy.
my voice box.
It's 11:06. at night.
What a series from both Howard and LVC. 3 for 3 in championships this semester for LVC. Valorant on Monday. LVC Rocket League
Oh,
Team
yeah, the
3.
Valorant team.
Team 3 takes their series at 7. Team 1 takes their series here. You can hear the players screaming.
Screaming at Elliot, of all people.
Wow. Every game was so very close, but in the end, LVC managed to figure it out. They managed to adjust properly, and
Yeah.
they get what they need, and they take the series for it.
Would you like to give them some interviews? I know you probably have some questions planned for them. I do not, so I'll let you run it.
Yeah, I will gladly take them on, as this is the last stream of this semester. This is the last.
For every game?
This is the last game for
Wow.
the entire semester. Granted, the semester literally ends next week.
Yeah,
so
that's true. I think
there is
today's
that.
last day of classes, so
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
yes, today is the last day of classes, actually. So we will grab the players for interviews once they are ready to bring themselves on.
Harold, wait, stay here, stay here. Put it on first.
Oh, yeah, they have to do an NECC.
Put it on first. Harold, what's your favorite animal?
So this is going to be an interesting one because I don't have a favorite animal, actually. But real quick, do you know what do you know the Mario universe?
Yes.
You know what Koopas are, right?
Yes.
That's not my favorite animal, but dry bones is my favorite animal because Koopas are considered animals and dry bones are technically the bones of the animal. And I don't have an actual
it's not
favorite
even
animal.
real.
It doesn't matter. It's still an animal. So
You know, whatever. That's you know what you gave something. That's the first time I haven't got. What do you think? I don't know. But Sam, I'm gonna give this mic to you, and he's gonna ask you some pretty questions. All right?
All right, Sam.
What's up, Harold?
Coming in this season, man. You're the new kid on the block, the
Same.
freshie. You come in and you show why you should be on the starting roster after the short leave of absence of Magars. So,
Yeah.
how are you feeling right now?
Oh, that was an intense series, man. Those last few seconds, I was sitting in net hoping they wouldn't put a shot on target.
You guys had me terrified during that last little bit, but you guys managed to pull it together, pull it through. Obviously, Alvernia last week, and even the week before, you guys played Hood. You guys, I would say, had the hardest bracket out of between you and Howard, and pretty much out of any team in the entire bracket. So, going into playoffs, when you knew what your bracket was, what was the thought process there? Like when you saw that bracket get released?
I mean, we know we can beat Hood. We've beaten them plenty of times.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, Alvernia, we got swept. We wanted our revenge, and that's exactly what we did. And then here against Howard, we beat them in the preseason, so we knew how to take them down. So we did just that.
Yeah, very close series. Coming into this one, like I said, you're a freshman, right? So
Yep.
coming into this one, were you a bit nervous, I would say, this being your first championship?
No, not really. I mean, once it got into the heat of the moment, like those last few games, I got a little nervous, but other than that, played out fun.
Ice in the veins is what I'm hearing there.
Yeah, sure.
So I will let you go celebrate with the team. That's all I got for you.
Thank
but
you, Harold.
I will bring on
We're the
next one.
champions. Let's go.
As we will await faithful here to the next one on here.
How's it going, Harold?
Oh, it's wonderful. I want to say I am very proud of you guys. Obviously, I've been around you guys since last year, right? So to see you guys play so well consistently for this span of time, I'm very proud of you guys, first and foremost. But in that series, you were the defensive beast.
Pretty
You
sure
had
I had like
5
20 saves total.
You had like 20 saves. So what was was that kind of the game plan going into the series? Were you intentionally trying to play a bit further behind as
There
the
really
third? Or?
I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't plan on playing a third man, but it's what I'm good at for the most part. I mean, every once in a while I can score. I had a little bit of a double tap there to win game 4 or 5. Which one was that? 4?
I don't really
5.
remember.
It was game 5. It was game 5. I can shoot every once in a while, but I played my best as a third man, and it kind of showed with all the saves that I had. A few double commits there in the last game. You know, it was in crunch time, little scary moments, but you know what? We pulled it off.
Yeah, and you've definitely you're definitely the player that's been on this roster the longest, right? So how did it feel coming into this one? Because you have played in championships before. You have been in you have been in these types of situations before. So what was kind of like the mindset for you going into this one, being the oldest on the roster?
For me, honestly, I was just trying to stay hyped. I was a little tired when I showed up, but I knew once the series started, it would wake me up and I'd be ready to go. Before the game started, it was just, cranking my music, just listen to training. We did a couple threes games, just kind of get warmed up, get loose. And honestly, for the most part, it was just keep the guys hyped. So that way the morale doesn't drop,
Yeah.
Whenever things happen, they score a few goals here and there, but as long as we keep our morale up, you saw what happened, we can pull it off.
All right, well, that's all I got for you. Very, very great job. Like I said, defensively, I mean, yeah, you probably had over 20 saves possibly even in that series. There are 2 games where
I
you
know there
had
was 2
at
games
least
I had 5. That last
so.
one I had 3. I'm not sure. There was 3 other games as long
Yeah.
as I could have. I know the one game I had like no stats. It was like 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was phenomenal defensive work from you. So congrats.
thank you. 2 chips this season, boys. Now we all on to nationals in the spring. I'm ready for it. And now, the captain, Frenchie.
What do we got going on over here? What's up, Harold?
What's up, man?
Dude, how was the game? How did it look?
Oh, you guys had me terrified a little bit.
Dude, we were terrified.
Yeah.
No, we weren't. I'm joking.
So this is something we had talked about before, right? I'd even mentioned this in the cast. You had talked to me before about wanting to find a team that you're going shot for shot with in every game, back to back.
Yeah.
You're having every game be close. I think you finally found that. What is your reaction to this series?
First of all, Rain, I love
overall?
you. I did see that chat. All right.
That's
Much
a
love,
fair
homie.
shout.
Also, that was I really wanted the team. You know, I've been saying it all season. I go toe to toe with, shot for shot. You know, it finally happened. I wasn't ready for it. Honestly, wasn't ready for it. You know, we were all kind of caught off guard when they went up 2-1. We were all kind of shook. We're like, all right, guys, what's going on? Like, we had a game plan and it wasn't working anymore. But no, we managed to pull it around. I don't know how, but we managed to pull it around.
Yeah, so talking about that game plan, so obviously you guys had to adjust mid-series. That's what basically esports in general, it's really like what it comes down to, adjusting mid-series, mid-map. So what was the initial game plan, and how did you adjust for that as Howard started to kind of pull out with the lead?
All right, honestly, the original game plan, I don't know if you can see it, like, you know, like if you're with your start timer, like you can see us playing and whatnot. We sat there and discussed for a while, and our main plan was to like play super aggressive, because if we stayed in their face, they weren't gonna get any opportunities, anything. We kept cutting the midfield. They wouldn't have any opportunities. We did that, and they started countering us, so we got a little scared, a little spook. But then we're like, guys, no offense to Arrow, no offense to New Bull, but we're like, Zony's just doing everything. So we just demoed him, took him off the field. After that, it was pretty free.
Yeah, so that was just such a close series. I mean, it was a phenomenal one to cast, and I'm sure a phenomenal one to play, and as stressful as it was. Do you have any words for the people still watching, the people in the chat during this one?
I'm glad we can end the semester off of a bang. You know, 2 chips back-to-back weeks. Don't go anywhere. Next semester, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back even hotter, even stronger. Hotter, yeah, that's fine to say, I guess.
It's good enough.
Anyways, why is Mason staring? Never mind. No, but yeah, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna get a chip. We're gonna get nationals next semester.
It's a great shout. Yeah, thank you for coming on. That's all I got. Go celebrate, bud.
Thanks, man.
It's a pleasure. All right, so that is going to be it for us, not only tonight, but for this semester. I just want to say, personally, the growth of this, not only the Twitch channel, but of this program, of the recognition of this program, has been insane. The hours that not only myself but our teams have put in this semester to bring home these championships, to have these playoff results, it's immeasurable, in my opinion. And I just have to thank everyone here who's in chat, who has been watching or who has watched matches in the past as well, helping our channel grow, not only helping our channel grow, helping our program grow. It has just been such a pleasure of mine to be able to commentate over all of our teams and see them develop not only as players but as people, go to LANs, go do all of this stuff. And I'm saying all this as if I'm never coming back. That's a complete and utter fallacy. I am going to be here for the spring semester, but we will definitely be back for next semester with some improvements as well. We got a lot of stuff to work on, but I'm excited, and I'm sure the players are too. But from all of us here at LVC Esports and from myself personally, thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much for being here, helping our program grow to the extent it has to this day, and to any point in the future as well, as we look to bring home even more chips. And congratulations to LVC Rocket League, your NECC Challengers Northeast Fall Champions. Have a good night and a good break, everybody.
Did we take it too far to say that we could not pretend now? Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me